Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of human psychology. Today, we have something special for you. We've compiled a list of hilarious and mind-blowing facts about human psychology that will leave you in stitches. So, get ready to have your mind tickled and your funny bone tickled. Let's dive in. Fact 1: Freudian slip. Did you know that sometimes, our subconscious thoughts can slip out unintentionally? It's called a Freudian slip. Imagine this: you're at a dinner party, and instead of asking your friend, "Could you please pass the salt?" you accidentally blurt out, "Could you please pass the assault?" Oops! Our subconscious mind has a way of revealing itself, even when we least expect it. Fact 2: Rubber hand illusion. Have you ever heard of the rubber hand illusion? Well, researchers discovered that if you place a rubber hand in front of someone and simultaneously stroke their real hand and the rubber hand, their brain starts to believe that the rubber hand is their own. Imagine the pranks you could pull with a fake hand. Fact 3: The mere exposure effect. Have you ever wondered why some songs get stuck in your head? It's because of the mere exposure effect. This psychological phenomenon suggests that the more we're exposed to something, the more we like it. So, if a catchy tune keeps playing on the radio, you might find yourself humming it all day long, whether you like it or not. Fact 4: The halo effect. Did you know that people tend to judge others based on their appearance? It's called the halo effect. Research shows that if someone is physically attractive, we often assume they possess other positive qualities, such as intelligence or kindness. So, next time you see someone good-looking, remember that beauty is only skin deep. Fact 5: The IKEA effect. Have you ever experienced the frustration of assembling furniture from IKEA? Well, there's a psychological phenomenon associated with it called the IKEA effect. It's the tendency for people to value something more if they put effort into creating or building it. So, despite the sweat and tears, you'll cherish that wobbly bookshelf you assembled yourself. Fact 6: The Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. Ever had a situation where you learn about something new, and suddenly, you start seeing it everywhere? That's the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon at work. It's when a recently learned word, idea, or concept appears frequently in your life shortly after you encounter it. It's as if the universe wants to remind you of your newfound knowledge at every turn. Fact 7: The spotlight effect. We all know that feeling of embarrassment when we think everyone is noticing our flaws or mistakes. But guess what? Most people are too busy worrying about their own lives to pay much attention to ours. This phenomenon is called the spotlight effect. So, the next time you stumble or have a wardrobe malfunction, remember that you're probably the only one fixated on it. Fact 8: The Dunning-Kruger effect. Picture this. You have a friend who thinks they're a genius at everything, yet their abilities suggest otherwise. That's the Dunning-Kruger effect in action. It's when someone with low ability overestimates their skills and knowledge. In other words, they don't know what they don't know. So, be kind and gently guide them towards. Fact 9: Humor as a coping mechanism. Have you ever noticed that in times of stress or difficulty, people often turn to humor? That's because humor is an incredible coping mechanism. It helps us relieve tension, boosts our mood, and provides a temporary escape from our problems. So, the next time you find yourself in a tough spot, don't forget to laugh it off. Fact 10: The power of laughter. Did you know that laughter is contagious? It's true. When we hear someone laughing, our brains have a natural tendency to join in and laugh along. That's why laughter is often considered infectious. So, surround yourself with people who have a good sense of humor, and you'll find yourself laughing more than ever before. Fact 11: The bystander effect. Here's an intriguing phenomenon called the bystander effect. It's when individuals are less likely to offer help to a person in need when others are present. It's like a diffusion of responsibility, where each person assumes someone else will take action. So, remember, if you ever need assistance, don't be afraid to specifically ask someone for help. Fact 12: The power of priming. Have you ever wondered why certain words or images can influence your behavior? It's because of priming. Priming is the process where exposure to a stimulus influences our subsequent response. For example, if you're shown images of money, you might become more focused on financial matters. It's a sneaky way our brains can be subtly manipulated. Fact 13: The curse of knowledge. Imagine you're an expert in a particular field, and you find it difficult to explain concepts to a beginner. That's the curse of knowledge in action. When we become so familiar with something, we often struggle to communicate it clearly to others who lack our expertise. So, next time you're teaching someone, put yourself in their shoes and simplify your explanations. Fact 14: The Zeigarnik effect. Have you ever noticed how unfinished tasks tend to linger in your mind? That's the Zeigarnik effect. It's the tendency to remember and dwell on incomplete or interrupted tasks more than completed ones. So, if you want to remember something, start it but leave it unfinished. Your brain won't let you forget it easily. Fact 15: The butterfly effect. We've all heard of the butterfly effect, right? It's the idea that a small action can have far-reaching consequences. In psychology, it's known as the ripple effect. Our behavior and emotions can impact those around us, setting off a chain reaction of thoughts and actions. So, remember, your smallest acts of kindness or positivity can create waves of change. And there you have it, folks. 10 hilarious and mind-blowing facts about human psychology. It's incredible how our minds work and the peculiar behaviors and quirks we exhibit. Understanding these psychological phenomena not only brings laughter but also sheds light on the complexities of human nature. Remember, sometimes the best way to understand ourselves is to laugh at our own funny psychology. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.